Hello everyone. Today's message title is Old Man's Long Wait. The story has come to us from Cameroon, and the story is about a person whose name is Cosmos. This is a story about an old man in the West African country of Cameroon. Mabasi worked for a tobacco company in the capital Yaoundé. He made cigarettes. In the big city, he met a Swiss missionary who offered him Bible studies in 1953. He was keenly interested in what he read, and he started to keep the seventh day Sabbath. A desire grew in his heart to yield his life to Jesus and to be baptized. He asked for baptism, but the request was rejected. The reason was that he worked for a tobacco company. Also, he sometimes worked on Sabbath. Mabasi was greatly disappointed, but he kept going to church on Sabbath when he could. Still, every time he went to church, he had problems at work. Finally, he was fired because of the Sabbath. Without any work, Mabasi returned to his hometown. He wasn't baptized, but he continued to keep the Sabbath. For 52 years, he kept the Sabbath. Mabasi grew old. His hair turned white. His eyes grew dim, but his love for Jesus strengthened with each passing day. He longed to be baptized. One day, a Seventh day Adventist preacher came to the town to organize evangelistic meetings. When town people heard that he kept the seventh day Sabbath, they told him that an old man was already keeping the Sabbath in their town. The old man has a nephew who is a pastor, one person said, but he doesn't attend the Sunday services at his nephew's church. Even though the church is located right across the street from his house, there is another church just down the street from his house, another person said, but he also doesn't go there to worship on Sundays. The Adventist preacher learned that townspeople had mocked the old man for years, saying he was Adventist in name only because he had never been baptized. The preacher dropped everything and rushed over to the old man's house. Mabasi was in ill health and in bed. He said he had been praying for the last 2 days. Lord, how can I die without being baptized? I have kept the Sabbaths in 1953, but I am still not baptized. If indeed I am your child, help me to be baptized before I die. The preacher and the old man prayed together. Then the preacher studied the Bible with the old man for the next 2 weeks. The preacher, whose name is Cosmos, worked at an Adventist hospital located 45 miles away in Yaoundé. He had to make a difficult trip on rough roads every day for the Bible studies. Finally, Mabasi was baptized. He was 84. He was frail and had to be carried to the river, but he was all smile. He went under the water with a smile, and he came up with the even bigger smile. God heard his prayers and he was baptized. May God bless all of us. Thank you.